Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Catholic Central League football. Undefeated, St. Mary's looking for win number 5, taking on Arlington Catholic. And I believe it's senior night. They've got the underclassmen are setting a little tunnel for the seniors to walk through. Everybody milling around. Family, relatives, friends, loved ones, cheerleaders, teammates, coaches. Dick Newton on your screen in the middle, directing traffic. Everybody taking pictures. I think that first one was coming out one at a time. Martin Barangi, or Morange. Senior lineman. They don't have a lot of them. I wish they were doing this at midfield. Number 4 is Donovan Clark, coming out with his family. So as we mentioned, coaches, that's Jeff Newhall right in the middle, the athletic director, as well as the girls' basketball coach. Proud family posing for pictures. And we missed some of them. We thought we were getting started when they were getting started, but they must have done it quickly. So I'll run over the seniors. Allie Barry, Donovan Clark, DJ Clay, Martin Moranzi, we saw Kervance Justine, Kenson Justine, and that's it. So there weren't a lot of them. They're still a young team. And they've been having a great year. They're undefeated. And they had that huge win. Anytime St. Mary's beats Fenwick, it's a huge win after that large fiasco. Coaches and faculty. There's only 7. Jeff Newhall hustling to get in the picture. So they had that big win over Fenwick where both teams were undefeated, and they beat them at Fenwick. And that's always a huge win for the Spartans, as we get a look right there, nice look, of all the seniors for St. Mary's here on senior night at Manning Field. And we got still a short time to go before the game starts, so we'll take a break and we'll be right back. Miss Mayette will give us the national anthem.
St. Mary's will receive.
So we're just about set to get underway. St. Mary's, I think I said 4-0. They're 5-0. Arlington Catholic is 2-3. And I believe St. Mary's is ranked number 1 in the division. So Arlington Catholic will kick it off. St. Mary's in their blue and gold. Arlington Catholic in their white with, I guess it's black pants. David Rufo will kick it off. Back to the 5-yard line. Coming to the near side, turning the corner. And staying in bounds, finally getting pushed out, is David Brown with a pretty good return. I think they're going to put it at the 40-yard line, so a 35-yard return by David Brown. And St. Mary's has pretty good field position to start the opening drive of the game. They send a wide out to the far side, a wing to either side. Motion, looking. Allie Barry lets it fly wide open behind the defense. Getting pushed out of bounds. Jack Marks, they were looking for St. Mary's to run it. Inside the 20 to the Arlington 17-yard line. 43 yards and a first down. They were looking for St. Mary's to run, and they come out throwing Marks was wide open behind the defense. They run it straight ahead. And they're giving it to the senior, Donovan Clark. They put it at the 13. They gave him 4. Second and 6 from the 13-yard line. Wide out to the near side. They give it. Turning the corner. Brown walks in easily. He used the speed to get to the outside, and once he got around the corner, he was gone. So St. Mary's made that look easy. "60 yards in 3 plays. The big one, the 43-yard pass play from Allie Barry to Jack Marks. Looking for 2 in the back of the end zone. Nick Sacco. Was there a flag on the play?
Flag on the play.
And since they're milling around, it's got to be against St. Mary's.
Only against St. Mary's if you're eligible to be downfield.
Oh, looks like they're going to try and kick it. Michael Anderson is the kicker. They get it down. He boots it through.
Extra point is good. 10:26 left in the first quarter. St. Mary's 7. Arlington Catholic nothing.
So if you're sitting on the Arlington Catholic side, right now you say, this is exactly what we didn't want to happen. We didn't want St. Mary's to get out quickly. But we got David Brown returning the kick 35 yards. Allie Barry going to Jack Marks for 43. And the shortest play, the run by the senior, Donovan Clark, 4 yards. And then David Brown takes it the final 13. Anderson takes care of the extra point. And just like that, just about a minute and a half, actually a minute and 34 seconds into the game. And it's 7-0. And I'm not sure what they're doing now. They come over and talk to St. Mary's. The officials are there. They're looking for something. They're looking down in the corner for something. I'm not sure what it is. And right now, St. Mary's was going to kick off. They're coming to the sideline. And Arlington Catholic is going to their sideline. I don't know what's going on. The officials, now they're going to look to Dick Newton, the athletic director, looking for something. And Jeff Newhall is getting on his cell phone. After the score, they come up field, everything was looking good. All of a sudden, the officials started walking around. They sent St. Mary's to the bench. They sent Arlington Catholic to the bench. They're getting together with Jeff Newhall, trying to come up with something here. I'm not sure what the official is looking for or seeing. Okay, now I found out. The goalposts are bare. There's supposed to be pads on the goalposts, and they're not there. and they're wondering where they are, and I guess they're trying to get in touch with Rich Avery, the keeper of the keys here at Manning Field, to try and get the pads put up on the goalpost, even though it's behind the end zone out of play. It's a safety hazard, and they have to get a pad on it. So there'll be a delay while they look for the pad, and that'll give us a chance to take a break. So they're just about set. Who would have noticed? Everybody was wondering what the story was. The pad that they put on the goalpost, they finally got them back on. St. Mary's will kick it away. It bounces at about the 12-yard line. Trying to get to the outside.
Ball on the return. Tackled by a host of St. Mary's defenders. First and 10, Arlington Catholic.
Luca Zatola returned it.
27-yard line.
They put the ball at the 27 of Arlington. And that's where they'll put it in play. Double wideouts to either side. And they did, before they snap the ball, everybody breaking, everybody moving. That'll cost Arlington Catholic 5.
Penalty will make it a first and 15. Ball for the Arlington Catholic 22.
They move it to the 22. Try to run it straight ahead. Howard runs into Falaska. They gain a yard.
Second down and 14. Ball for the Arlington Catholic 23.
Again, double wideouts to either side. Looking to throw. Quick out. Off the hands and then almost picked. DJ Clay almost picked it. So 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. They stay with double wideouts to either side. And for some reason he caught it and just knelt down. I don't know what that was. Isaiah Osgood, the quarterback, caught it and just knelt down. They put it at 19 for a loss of 3. And they'll have to kick it away. I'm not sure what that was. He caught it, knelt down, and then started to run with the ball. The kick is away. And St. Mary's again is going to get very good field position. This one's going to be right at midfield. So 1st and 10 from there for the Spartans. I think Arlington Catholic, I believe, are the Cougars. So St. Mary's will have it for the second time here in the first period, leading it by 7. The handoff coming to the near side. Donovan again gets a head of steam up. Lost the ball, had a fall on it. There was nobody even within 10 yards of him. He came around the corner. He picked up 13. Sure, he picked up 15. So they're on the move again. They keep everybody in tight. Looking to throw. Barry lets it fly long and deep. Looking for Jack Marks. So it'll be 2nd and 10. From the Arlington Catholic 35, they send 2 wideouts to the near side. They have a wing coming in motion. Barry with the keep. Backs his way to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. I'm going to guess it's 4-down territory if they need it. Derek Calange is usually the leading rusher, but he's not in the game tonight. He got banged up a little bit in the last game. Off the left side, just enough for a 1st down. Brown with the carry. He picked up 6. He needed 5. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 24. I'm looking at the St. Mary's cheerleaders down in front. They've got as many bodies as the football team does. Again, 2 wideouts to the near side. And we're going to... Somebody up front moved. So they move it back to the 29. And that'll make it 1st and 15. Again, the double wideouts come to the near side. Barry looking over the middle, tipped a little bit behind the intended receiver, Sacco. He was open. The pass just a little bit behind him. He got a hand on it, couldn't hold on. And it'll be 2nd and 15. Clock stops with just over 6 minutes left in this first period. Now they keep everybody in tight. They run it off the left side. That's David Brown getting pretty good yardage. Down to the 16, he picked up 13. So they'll need 2. 3rd and 2. David Brown along with Allie Barry, very good basketball players. David Brown, son of the basketball coach, but he's an outstanding basketball player. Two very good athletes. Again, they keep everybody in tight. They go under center for the first time, rolling out to the near side, looking to the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Marks with the catch. Barry put it just over the outstretched hands of the defender.
Allie Barry to Jack Marks for the St. Mary's touchdown. Score St. Mary's 13. Arlington Catholic
16 on the play. So they make it 2 for 2. 50 yards in 7 plays.
Extra point is good. 5:09 left.
Anderson boots it through again. And with still 5:09 left in this first period, St. Mary's has bolted out to a 14-0 lead.
Cold drinks, hot chocolate.
They've got 110 yards of offense, running and throwing. Just about even. Actually, they have 115 because they have a 5-yard penalty. So they got 56 rushing, 59 passing. Michael Anderson's picked up a couple of points with his foot, and now, once again, for the second time, he will kick off. And still 14-0, still 5:09 left in the first period. It goes off back to the 2-yard line as they bobbled it, and they're going to get hit and didn't get back to the 10-yard line. So things not going well for Arlington Catholic. Luca Zatola had it, bobbled it. So they'll put it at the 9. Again, double wideouts to either side. Catch is made by Andrew Sulo. They put it at the 14. He picked up 5. Not going very well there. Howard lost a yard.
Lost 1 on the play.
So another third down. Third and about 6. They stay with the 4 wideouts, 2 to either side. Now we got a flag. And they're going to cost them 5. So we put it back to the 9, which was the original line of scrimmage. And that makes it 3rd and 10. Pass was intended for Nick Gallagher, incomplete. And they'll have to kick it away again. And St. Mary's is going to get very good field position again without a run back. Takes a little bit of an Allen Catholic bounce, and it will die just inside midfield. They're going to put it right at midfield, I think. So they put it at midfield, which is where they started their last drive. So a very good field position for the Spartans again. Trying to make it 3 for 3, possessions, touchdowns, possessions, points. He's in 2 wideouts to the far side, a wing to the near side. The wing goes in motion. And everybody moved, but they didn't snap the ball. So they move it back to the 45. Again, motion to the far side. The quick out, caught. Sacco with the catch. They picked up 10 to the Arlington 45. So they go from 145 to the other 45. And it'll be 2nd down and 5 from there. Now they keep everybody in tight. They run it straight ahead. Easy 1st down for Donovan Clark. He picked up 9. First and 10 from the 36. Keep everybody in tight again. They send motion. Give it to the motion man around the corner. That's David Brown. He's got a 1st down.
David Brown, the ball carrier. He goes Eppy on the tackle. Gain of 10 on the play, the 1st down, 1st and 10 St. Mary's. Ball beyond the Catholic, 25 yards.
At the 25, he picked up 11. St. Mary's on the move. And we've reached the final 2 minutes and counting in this first period. A big one for St. Mary's. Now they sent wideouts, 2 of them to the near side. Barry looking, lets it fly long and deep. He's got a man behind the defense. It's caught. Sacco with the catch. Their second 50-yard drive. In 4 plays, they overcome the penalty. Anderson's good again. So now it's 21-0. St. Mary's went back to back to back 1st downs after that penalty. With 1:24 left, they almost got 200 yards in this first period. 170. Arlington Catholic has 3. -3 rushing. They cut that one pass for 6 yards. And Anderson will kick it off again. So they go 60-3, 50-7, 50-4. Overcoming a couple of penalties along the way. Deep at the 6-yard line. And a pretty good return. Still on his feet out near the 40-yard line. Nice return by Nico Seppi. Their best field position, Arlington Catholic. They started at their 27, at their 9. Now they're going to start at their own 40. And they stay with that double wideouts to either side. They're running off the right side. That's Howard, I believe. He picked up 5. Going very quickly. Over the middle, incomplete. Third and 5. From the 45. Same setup. Double wideouts to either side. Rolling, looking, in trouble. And gets bumped out of bounds. All's good. They put it out to the 47. He got 2. So 4th and 3. You're trailing 21-0. What could possibly go wrong if you go for it? And they are going to go for it. They stay with the double wideouts. Incomplete. Over the middle. He was looking for Gallagher. St. Mary's will take over. St. Mary's has great field position again at the Arlington Catholic, 47. If this is a running play, it will probably be the last play of the first period. Running for a first down. Clock will stop momentarily. DJ Clay picks up a first down. To the 35. I don't know if they even want to bother running another play. They picked up 12. I don't think they're going to run another play. That's going to be the end of the period. So a big first period by St. Mary's. They rushed for 88. They passed for 94. They got 8 first downs. And that's in the first 12 minutes. They put 21 points on the board. And they have it 1st and 10 at the Arlington Catholic 35-yard line. Looking to go 4 for 4. Arlington Catholic wound up with 4 yards rushing. They got that one pass for 10 yards in the first period. No first downs. So St. Mary's well on their way to go 6-0. Coach Driscoll doing an outstanding job with this group, along as with his coaching staff, Tim Phelps, Todd Collier, Dylan Driscoll, Eric Mack, Bob Logue. It's already a winning season with the win over Fenwick at Fenwick. So 1st and 10 from the 35. Barry with the keep. Cuts it up. Lost the football. Football got separated from Barry. He ran a long way. St. Mary was able to fall on it. So they give him 5 to the 30. St. Mary's, he looked like he was going a long way, maybe even a touchdown, and then he forgot the football that was behind him. I didn't get the number of St. Mary's that recovered the fumble, but he saved the bacon for St. Mary's. Wideout goes to the far side, wing to the near side. Now the wing goes in motion. Turning the corner, it should be enough for a first down. And that's Donovan Clark. At the 22, we picked up 8. Oh, St. Mary's on the move again. 1st and 10 from the 22. They're doing it running, they're doing it throwing, and they're certainly doing it defensively. Everybody in tight. They fake to the motion man, coming to the near side, inside, down to the 5, maybe the 4, is David Brown. Let's see how much they give him. There's a flag on the play. It's against Arlington Catholic, I think. They gave David Brown to the 5. So Brown picked up 17. And they'll mark it off from there. They mark it at the 3. Running straight ahead, going into the end zone. They just ran David Brown off the left side. So they go 47 yards in 5 plays. Anderson kicks it through again. So one play carried over from the first period. They've made it 4 for 4. They almost gave it away. They almost fumbled it away, but They got it back and they go in and score. They did that one all on the ground. They go over 100 yards rushing. They go over 200 yards of offense. And they picked up 10 first downs. And Anderson will use that foot again. He's been busy. 4 extra points, a couple of kickoffs. And he's been booting him deep. On the fly at the 16-yard line. Across the 35 to the 36. And that was Zatola again. Caught that on the fly at the 16-yard line. Returned at 20. And we still got 10.5 minutes left in the second period. And they stay with that double wideouts to either side. And they blow the whistle. They snapped it. He was dropping back to throw. Flag. And they're calling it against St. Mary's. I was about to say they stopped the play while he was dropping back, and they're probably going to call it against Arlington Catholic, but they called it against St. Mary's. So it'll be 1st and 5 from the 41. No change. All's good. Howard in the backfield. 4 wideouts. Looking to throw. The quick out. Almost picked off. Couldn't read that any better than Aleph Potter. Aleph Potter stepped in front of that. It looked like he was going to take it to the house. So 2nd and 5 from the 41. No change in the setup. Rolling and going to get run over. Sacco just busted in. Nobody touched him. He overran the quarterback. Sacco with the defensive play. He did it offensively. Now he does it defensively. They lose back to the 32. They lost 9. So they need 14. And they step in front. Good thing that was overthrown, or it would have been picked. Donovan Clark was stepping in front. So they're not going to be able to go for it from here. They're going to have to kick it away. So right now, with 9:10 left in this first half, Arlington Catholic has 1 yard of offense. Takes a big hop. They field it at the 25-yard line. Looking for a block. Needs 1. David Brown took a chance. They were surrounding him. He picked it off at his 25. Let's see where they put it down. They're putting it down at the 39.
Catholic 39-yard line.
Forty-six-yard return by Brown. They run it straight ahead.
They clear the ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play, second down and 6, ball from the AC 35.
They picked up 4. Coming to the near side with the little pitch.
There's Brown, the ball carrier.
They'll get a first down. Inside the 30 to the 28.
Carolina. Nick Gallagher on the tackle. That results in a first down, first and 10.
They picked up 7. And it'll be first and 10 from there. Everybody in tight. They run it off the right side.
They clear the ball carrier.
Clay again.
Tim Howard on the tackle.
They put it down at the 19.
Gain of 5 on the play, second down and 5, ball for the Arlington Catholic.
We picked up 4. Dude, they got to the 24 for 4. So it'll be second down and 6. Everybody in tight. The wing comes to the near side this time. They run it to the near side. They get inside the 20. They put it at the 18. That should be a first down.
Michael Morgan, the ball carrier. And East Malachi on the tackle. Play does result in a first down, first and 10, St. Mary's.
They give him the first down. They did initially, now they do. Barry with the keep, running straight ahead. He's going to go in the end zone.
Barry on the quarterback keep for an 18-yard touchdown run.
St. Mary's making it look very easy. Their shortest drive, 39 yards in 5 plays. Anderson looking to make it 5 for 5. And he does.
Extra point for Michael Anderson is good. 5:36 left in the half, St. Mary's 35. Arlington Catholic.
All on the ground. Their last 2 drives have all been on the ground after they threw for a few. And they're closing in on 300 yards of offense as we got 5:36 left on the clock. St. Mary's making it look easy. They ran for the first one, threw for the next two, ran for the next two. So they're balancing the books. And once again, Anderson will use that right foot. At the 14-yard line. Nice return, still on his feet. Good job. Again by Zatola. People still piling up on top of each other. He gets it out across the 40. The last couple of times, the guys had decent field position, but they just can't get anything going offensively. They had their 40. Now they got their 42, and they're still looking for their first down. With just over 5 minutes left in the half. They stay with the double wideouts to either side. Osgood looking to throw. Over the middle. Incomplete. He had a man open. Seppi was open. Just couldn't connect. It'll be 2nd and 10. And with Arlington Catholic throwing the ball quite a bit, they're leaving time on the clock with these incompleted passes for St. Mary's to be able to put points on the board. They're not shortening the game up at all. Looking to throw again, in trouble. Gets away from one. He's going to run out of bounds after a short gain. He didn't have a chance to turn around and do anything. I think it was Sacco again. It was all over him. They put it at the 46. So he picked up 4. Third and 6. Three wideouts to the near side, one to the far side. As they go to run it, there's a flag on the play. It's against Arlington. So that will make it 3rd and 11. The 3 wideouts go to the far side, one to the near side. St. Mary's only has 2 players covering the 3 wideouts. Osgood shakes away from one, trying to get away from others. He's going to get to the 45, and that'll be it. They haven't given him time to even turn around and look. And Arlington Catholic's going to go. 4th and 7, they're going to go. And St. Mary's is going to help them. St. Mary's anxious to make a play. Went running right through. This is Arlington Catholic's deepest penetration. The ball's at midfield. So they need 2 for their first down of the game. Running to the near side. They're going to get the first down. to the 47. That was Howard. So with 3:46 left in the first half, they just got their first down. They needed 2, they got 3. And they go back to 2 wideouts on either side. Almost lost the football. He gets hit as he runs straight up the middle. He bobbled the ball. He got to the 45 for a pickup of 2. He bobbled the snap and then took off straight ahead and was able to make something out of nothing. So it'll be 2nd down and 8. Over the middle, caught, bobbled, and almost caught as he was falling down. Good effort by Seppi. Just a quick flip, cutting into the middle. He had it, bobbled it as he was falling down, had another shot at it. Couldn't get hold of it. So it'll be 3rd down and 8. And obviously they're in 4-down territory here. If they were down in their own territory, they'll certainly go for it here. Looking to throw. Still looking to throw. In trouble. Cutting it back to the near side. He's got some room. Spins, falls inside the 30 for a 1st down. Everybody was over the far side of the field. Spun back to the near side. And they give him the 29. Biggest play of the day for Arlington Catholic. 16 yards and their 2nd 1st down of the half. And we'll be closing in on 2 minutes left when they snap the ball. That was everybody to the far side, so when he couldn't find anybody to throw to, he just rolled it back to the near side. Picked up 16 big yards. Now they give it to Howard off the left side. Just shy of another 1st down. They put it at the 22. So he picked up 7. Running it straight ahead. That's Howard again. And we're going to get a timeout. Just under 2 minutes left in this first half. The ball's at the 13. He picked up 9. They picked up all 3 of their 1st downs on this drive. We're under 4 minutes when they picked up their first down. So we got to look at the St. Mary's sideline. Look at the stands. Pretty good sprinkling of fans. Good group watching this. Sprinkling of Arlington Catholic fans on the other side. Well, a nice night. Looked like it was going to start to rain early, then it quickly stopped, and the sun came out. Now it's cooled a bit, but still a nice night to be at the ballpark. And Arlington Catholic got a running start on the far side. So that'll push it to the 18. Rolling, looking to throw, dumps it off. Intercepted in the end zone. Looking for a couple of blocks. Allie Barry. To the Arlington 38-yard line. "62-yard return. He almost took it 100 yards. So it looked like Arlington Catholic might be doing something. Instead, St. Mary's has got a minute and a half. And they're at the 38-yard line of Arlington Catholic. They got a wide out to the near side. They run it to the right side. Short yardage picked up by Donovan Clark. I'll call it the 36 and give him 2. I think Potter is in at the quarterback spot. I don't know if that's to give Allie Barry a rest after that long interception. Wide out to the far side. They keep it, try to run that way. They're not going to get there. They put it back at the 37 for a loss of 1. Third down and 9 for the Spartans. As one thing that's going to beat them here in the first half is the clock, because the clock is running out. This will be the last play. Michael Morgan gets it to the 35 for a pickup of 2. We've reached the end of the first half. St. Mary's scored on their first 5 possessions. The only thing that stopped them was the clock, as the clock runs out. So at halftime, St. Mary's 35, Arlington Catholic, nothing. Welcome back to Manning Fields. We're getting set for the second half kickoff. Stat-wise, you can see what kind of score it was. 35-0 St. Mary's. They scored in their first 5 possessions. The clock stopped them as Allie Barry almost ran interception 100 yards back. Donovan Clark rushed for 42, Barry for 28, Brown for 57. TJ Clay added 26. Michael Morgan ran for a couple. Barry was 4 for 6 for 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. Marks had 2 catches for 59 and a touchdown. Sacco had 2 catches for 35 and a touchdown. And Sacco had a couple of sacks as well. He played very well defensively. So Anderson again will exercise that right foot, and we'll be underway in the second half. As it's fielded, bobbled, dropped, back at the 1-yard line. It can't get any worse for Arlington Catholic. They had it, they couldn't pick it up, they bobbled it. When Howard finally got it, he had to start from the 1-yard line. He was lucky to get out across the 10. They put it down at the 13. Arlington Catholic had 46 yards of offense, 40 rushing, 6 passing, 3 first downs. All the rushing came on the last drive that shut down when Barry picked that pass. They stay with the double wideouts to either side. They try to run it off that right side. Howard's going to lose yardage.
Howard the ball carrier. Got marked on the tackle. No gain on the play.
They put it back at the 13 for no gain.
Second down and 10.
Looking to throw, he's in trouble. Rolling, trying to find somebody, trying to throw the ball, now trying to go back. Flag on the play, that's going to come back. I think it's going to be holding. Great run by Osgood out across the 30, but I think the flag is going to bring it back.
Yeah, Osgood on the quarterback.
He kept looking to try and find somebody, then he tried to run to the near side, couldn't get there, tried to run to the far side. Finally went there, cut it back to the middle. Got a big first down, but it's all for naught because it's coming back. They mark it down at the 6.
Second and 16 on Arlington Catholic 6.
So from the 6, gets it outside, but hit immediately. Donovan Clark all over the receiver, Sheppy. They picked up, I think, 3 to the 9. Third and a whole bunch. Incomplete.
Osgood pass intended for number 33, Thomas Driscoll, is incomplete.
So that penalty hurt them. They would have had a first down. And now St. Mary's is going to get very good field position without a run back. With a run back, they could be knocking on the door again. They line drive it. It takes an Arlington bounce. And it's going to be just shy of midfield. So all things considered, they get out of it pretty good. And we see a whole lot of new faces, I think. They put it at Arlington 49. I think Tyler Guy is going to be the new quarterback. They send the wide out to the far side. Guy with the keep, stays on his feet, and gets 8 or 9. There's a flag on the play, and it's coming back. So they're going to give him to the 46 for 2 or 3. And then St. Mary's is going to be penalized. Back to their own 44.
First and 17, ball for the St. Mary's 44.
The wideout comes to the near side. They bounce it to the outside, and they get sneak back
He didn't play the ball carrier.
just inside
Ball for Rico Seppi on the tackle.
to the 49. That's TJ Clay.
Gain of 7 on the play, second down and 10. Ball from the Arlington Catholic 49.
So they're back to the original line of scrimmage, which was the Arlington Catholic 49. It will be second down and 10.
TJ Clay the ball carrier.
Clay again
Andrew Schuler on the tackle. Gain of 6.
gets it to the 44.
Third down and 4. Ball for the Arlington Catholic 44.
He picked up 5. And it'll be third and 5. Trying to bounce it to the outside. Not going to get there. Just barely got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Potter with the carry.
Brady Porter the ball carrier.
Actually, he lost a yard.
Tim Howard moving the control on the tackle.
So they lost a yard.
4th and 7. Ball for the Arlington Catholic 45.
So 4th and 6. The wideout goes to the far side. The keep. Running straight ahead
Now the guy in the quarterback team
was Guy. He gets
comes up short. St. Mary's short on 1 down. Arlington Catholic will take over. First and 10.
They put it at the 42. He picked up 3. And you get it close to midfield with Howard.
Tim Howard the ball carrier.
And he put it at midfield, so he picked up 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2.
Second down and 2.
3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Howard, he got hit just, he looked like he was going to have a whole lot of room.
Howard the ball carrier.
Brady O'Leary
Gain of 1.
and Martin Morangi
1 ball for St. Mary's 49.
nailed him. And they're going to hit him in the backfield.
Howard the ball carrier.
I think that was
Last on the tackle.
Tommy Falaska. Wrapped him up in the backfield.
Loss of about 6 on the play.
So they lost 5. Fourth and 6. And we got a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
And
Ball start. Arlington
Now it's going to be 4th at 11.
Penalty will make it 4th and 11, ball for the Arlington Catholic 41.
They're still going to go. Oh, now they're not going to go. They are going to kick it. I'm not sure why. The kick is away. They let it bounce. And it just dies at about the 32-yard line.
Ball for the old 32-yard line.
So we haven't got to the point where the clock will just keep running. I think it might in the 4th quarter. There's long ago, Allie Barry, Dave Brown. Going to the bench. We don't see Donovan Clark running the ball either. The wideout comes to the near side. They run it straight ahead, banging, breaking a couple of tackles. Second, third effort by Michael Morgan.
From the Morgan block area.
He picked up 8.
Gain of 9 on the play. Second down and 1, ball from the 40.
Quarterback Guy picks up the first down.
Gain of about 5 on the first down. First and 10, St. Mary's. Ball from the old 43.
So he picked up 3 in the first down. We'll be closing in on 3 minutes here in the third period when they snap the ball. Wide out again to the near side. He's not going to see the football. They give it to the motion man, turning the corner. Gets wrapped up. He gets across the 45.
TJ clear the walk area. Andrew Schuler on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 5. Correction 6.
Clay picked up, I'm going to give it to 48. He picked up 5. Now the wideout goes to the far side. Handoff, turn the corner. Gets up inside. It's a foot race. They finally knock him down at the 5-yard line.
Penalty, Porter on the carry.
Potter with the carry.
First and goal, St. Mary's. Ball for the 3-yard line.
They marked the ball down at the 3. He picked up 45. Arlington Catholic saying they have the football.
DJ's playing the ball carrier.
Down to the 1 yard line. It is. They recover the ball at the 1.
Arlington Catholic recovers.
So the ball's at the 1 yard line.
First and 10, Arlington Catholic walking into the 1 yard line.
St. Mary's is going over 300 yards.
Timeout, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's will take a timeout. We're in the third quarter. St. Mary's scored in their first 5 possessions. They look like they're going to just score again. That big 45-yard run by, he was the quarterback at the end of the first half, came out running the ball here in the second half. Aleph Potter, only a sophomore. So Potter has run for 43. Clay has run for 43. In backup roles, Clark ran for 42 in the first half. Brown for 57. Barry ran for 28. Along with that interception, looked like he was going to run it back 100 yards. He was 4 for 6 for 94 and 2 touchdowns. Marks 2 catches for 59 and a touchdown. Sacco 2 catches, 35 and a touchdown. Now they get Arlington pinned at the 1 yard line. Almost looked like he took a knee when he on the snap. Osgood didn't gain anything. He got backed out to the 1.
Osgood on the feet, no gain.
Osgood with the keep. Breaks a couple of tackles and goes out of bounds across the 10. He's going to get a first down.
The result of the first down, first and 10 AC. Ball middle 13.
He's been the best runner, picking up first downs. That almost got picked off.
Pass, then of the Eagle safety is broken up.
So I think it's like 40 points in the third period. It might be 35 might be enough in the fourth period to run the clock continuously and shorten this game up. Now they're going to swap wide receivers. Looking to throw, in trouble. Now he lets it fly. And it got caught. Good job by Osgood, buying himself time. Andrew Sulo.
Ball to number 29.
Out to the 28, picked up 15. Their first down in the second half. The ball goes all the way back. They lost it. St. Mary's is going to come up with it.
AC's fumble recovered by St. Mary's.
Martin Morangi, falling on the loose ball, it went right by the quarterback. They put the ball at the 16. They lost 12 on the play. And there'll be time enough to run one play. And Potter will be the quarterback. They run it straight ahead. Staying on his feet, getting inside the 5. Clay on the carry. And we'll carry that into the fourth quarter. St. Mary's 15 first downs, over 300 yards rushing, and they're looking for another touchdown as they're inside the 5. They put it at the 3. Clay goes over 50 yards rushing. And this will be just run the clock. They give it to Clay. He gets to the 1. The ball's at the 1. So, victory night here on senior night for the Spartans. They're going to go to 6-0. And they run it into the end zone with Clay.
Clay on the carry, and the St. Mary's touchdown.
So they go 16 yards on 3 carries by Clay to get into the 40s, and that clock will just keep running now. Anderson will try for 6 for 6. And it got blocked. So the only negative for St. Mary's is they didn't make it 6 for 6 on the extra points. .252 yards of offense. Almost all of it on the ground after that first half. The 94 passing was on 4 completions, 2 of them for touchdowns. 1 to Marks, 1 to Sacco. And the clock will just continuously run. Anderson will kick it off. At the 15-yard line. Getting outside, 1 minute to beat, still on his feet, great return. Howard with a great return.
Tim Howard on the return. First and 10 AC, off the St. Mary's 40.
At the St. Mary's 40-yard line. "45-yard return by Tim Howard. And the clock just running out. Still 2 wideouts to either side. Over the middle. Caught, looking to break a tackle, dragging people with him. He's been returning kicks, now he catches the ball. That's Luca Zatola. Down to the 15. 25 yards and a first down. Arlington trying to get on the board. They run it off the right side. Looking for the end zone. He's in. So they get on the board in 2 plays. A big 45-yard return by Howard, a 25-yard catch by Zatola, and now the 15-yard run, 40 yards in 2 plays. And David Rufo will look for the extra point. And they blow the whistle first.
Offside St. Mary's.
Looked like he kicked it through. Left footed kick. He had a good leg. Boy, they come from all over. I'm looking at the roster. I'm looking at Dorchester, Brockton, Woburn, Billerica, Somerville, Waltham, Medford, Chelmsford, East Boston, Stoneham, Melrose. Kick is good. Makes it 41-7. And that puts Arlington over 100 yards. Just over 108 to be exact. And if St. Mary's can make a couple of first downs, this game will be over. The clock just keeps running now. Timeouts, even now, changing sides. Incomplete passes. It doesn't stop for anything now, even with Arlington scoring. And they look like they're going to change sides because St. Mary's went the wrong way. Arlington Catholic is going from left to right. St. Mary's come out lining up like they were going to go left to right. So first time Arlington will kick it off since the opening kickoff. At the 13-yard line. Across the 25. They'll put it down at the 26. And before they even line up, we'll be under 3 minutes. So first down, we'll wipe the clock out. St. Mary's will go to 6-0. And they made it look easy in that, especially in the first period, but in the first half, the only thing that stopped them was the clock at the end, and Barry almost ended that. He almost returned the interception 100 yards. Trying to get outside was Tyler Cunningham. They give him a yard. Just about 2 minutes left when they snapped the ball. They dropped it, picked it up, and wound up gaining a few yards. They get it out to the 30-yard line for 3. Third and 7. It will be just about a minute and a half when they snap the ball, and the clock will run. Hole coming to the near side. Should be enough for a first down. Morgan again. He picked up 8. Went to the right side for about 4. Evan Barnett. He picked up 6. They drop it. No gain on the play, and that should be it. That's going to do it. So St. Mary's came out on senior night with a house of fire. They scored their first 5 times they had the ball. They held Arlington until the last drive. They held Arlington to 1 yard of offense until the last drive of the half. And even then, they turned it over. Barry almost ran an interception back 100 yards. But St. Mary's came out on fire. 60 yards in 3 plays. It was Donovan Clark going in from the 13. Hanson's kick was good. It was 7-0. They got it back. They went 50 yards in 7 plays. Allie Barry to Jack Mark, 16 yards. The kick again good by Anderson, 14-0. They got it back one more time. Again, they went 50 yards. This time it was Barry to Nick Sacco for 25. with the kick good. It was 21-0 at the end of one. They scored their first 2 possessions of the second period. It was Brown going in from the 3. The kick was good, made it 28-0. And then they only had to go 39 yards as Brown returned the kick 46 yards. 5 plays later, it was Barry going 18 yards for the touchdown. The kick was good. It was 35-0. It stayed that way until the 4th period when it was the lineman for St. Mary's, Martin Morangi, falling on a fumble at the 18-yard line, a 16-yard line. It took him 3 carries by DJ Clay to go in, made it 41-0 when the kick was no good. And then a big return by Howard, 45 yards, a 25-yard pass to Zotolo, and then Howard went 15 for the touchdown. The kick by Arlington Catholic, David Rufo, was good, and that was the final score, 41-7. So Clark picks up 56 yards. That big run that almost set up a touchdown by Potter, he picked up 43. All the damage done in the first half. It was Donovan Clark running for 42. Barry ran for 28, passed 4 for 6 for 94 for 2 touchdowns. Brown ran for 57 and a touchdown. Clark had, Clay, had 26 in the first half. It was 2 catches by Jack Marks for 59 and a touchdown. 2 catches by Nick Sackel, 35 yards and a touchdown. And St. Mary's just poured it on, 35-0. They got to play a lot of players. A lot of people got carries in the second half. They took advantage of a fumble. Arlington Catholic avoided the shutout, getting a late touchdown. But St. Mary's poured it on. They wound up with 276 yards rushing, 380 yards of offense, 17 first downs. They held to Arlington Catholic to just over 108, and that last touchdown, and then the clock ran out. St. Mary's goes to 5-0. They keep their streak alive, and they only have a couple of games left. They are a great offensive machine so far this year, and they're undefeated in the Catholic Central League after that big win over Bishop Fenwick last week. So congratulations to Coach Driscoll and the Spartans for doing it again. 41-6, the final score here at Manning Field. St. Mary's will go to 5-0. Arlington Catholic 6-0. Arlington Catholic will drop to 2-4. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.